Hey guys, I finally got around to putting together this clip of a standalone solar system that I put together at the house here. I've been doing a bunch of testing here. I've been kind of waiting to make this video clip until I felt like it was ready to be pretty close to be finalized, so I think I'm pretty close right now. This is a Bluetti EB55. It's a 537 watt hour power bank. There's a lithium iron phosphate battery inside this unit. It's rated at 700 watts continuous. I think it's like a 1400 watt peak. I'm not going to bore you guys with the specs of this thing because there's literally 1,000 videos about this unit online. So I'm just going to run through this real quick. Right now I'm pulling in about 161 watts from my solar panel that I just installed out in my backyard. Some of the things that I use this power station for is to charge my Ego batteries that I use on all my lawn equipment. I got a 5 amp hour, 10 amp hour pack here for my mower, for my leaf blower, and all my other tools. So I got both of the quick charger and the slow charger here, basically ready to plug in whenever I need to top them off. I got my little Milwaukee batteries that sometimes I need to top off, so I got the fast charger there for the M18 and the M12 batteries. I charge my one wheel with it, drone batteries, the headlight for my bicycle, the tail lights, anything USB, Apple Watch, basically everything that I got that's battery powered, I top off and I charge with this thing. I've plugged it into my TV at home. I've just picked this thing up and brought it over to my TV and used my TV, so it's a pretty neat little device. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with the specs of it, but I wanted to show you the solar system setup. So inside this unit, it's got a built-in MPPT solar controller in it, and right now I am hooked up to my solar panels. This is the wire that I have running basically to a pass-through that I built. It's just a basic PVC pass-through. A little flange that I made there going outside. Nothing really too fancy about that. There's the wire right there. And we're coming to a box right here. I did a little unistrut mount. I built this box. I bought it off Amazon. I had this 3-pole fused switch laying around and also this terminal block laying around, so I used both of those. I can basically turn the solar on and off right here if I want. I have it fused at 15 amps on each phase. These are just standard 15 amp fuses. I'll tell you why it's 15 amps later. And for the main wiring going to the solar panel, so I got basically 70 feet to go out, up, out, and back to my solar panel, which is way back there. So I ran 3/4 inch PVC conduit with 2 J boxes in line to help when I pulled the wiring. The wiring is actually solar rated XLPE 8 gauge, I believe. It's got two strings running here through the conduit. Turn this thing back on here so we can see what's going on. So basically, set the DC amps. Right now it's 7.8, 7.9 amps. That's what we're bringing in right now with the sun. I'm running a single Renogy 200 watt panel. So here we are in real time connected. This is the solar energy coming in right now. It's a really sunny day out here. Sun is out, it's bright, clear, no clouds. Bringing in 20.38. The Bluetti is really controlling the power that's coming into. I mean, once the Bluetti gets topped off, it'll actually cut the the wattage down. So I just picked up this nice little box off Amazon. It was pretty cheap. I couldn't find one of these at any of my local hardware stores, so it's a nice little weatherproof plastic box that I can close off. I can basically turn the power off right here if I need to. Coming out to the solar panel now, this is about 70 feet. That's where the direction that I went with the conduit. It's another pull box here. Here's the panel. I have the panel facing solar south. I have it set at approximately 42 degrees, which is the recommended angle for winter in Texas. I mounted the panel to with like basically unistrut. It's not the prettiest contraption in the world, but it works. It's pretty solid. It's freaking mounted there. I got it. I used some kind of like these pipe clamps to mount it up on my fence pole here. These are like garage door hinges that you can buy at Lowe's for a couple bucks. I had to buy 6 of them, 2 in the bottom, 2 over here, 2 up there. And the reason why I had to do that was because I wanted to be able to adjust the tilt. So it's at 42 degrees now. In the summer, if I want, all I need to do is loosen up some of like a couple of the bolts, and then I can change the angle up, make the panel more flat, which is what's recommended in the summer when the sun is higher. So the sun is at the south there. It's pretty low because it's winter, but in the summer it's going to be up a little higher. It's pretty basic setup. There's another set of hinges right there. I had to add this brace on the back here just to keep it a little more stable. So the voltage is coming out here through these MC4 connectors, and then I added a disconnect here. This is just a basic 30 amp disconnect that you can open and close pretty easy if you need to. There's no fuses in there, it's just a regular disconnect. Some duct seal here to keep some of the water out. It's working pretty good. It's already rained a few times. It's doing pretty good. What else? Basically the nameplate on the panel, if you could read it. So this is a Renogy monocrystalline panel, 200 watts. The open circuit voltage is 27. The short circuit current is 9.66 amps. So this is like pretty much an ideal panel for that Bluetti, because the Bluetti, the max amps it could pull in on that solar controller is like 8 amps, so 9.66 is good. The voltage matches the incoming. What else? They have a max series fuse size rating of 15 amps, so that's why I use the 15 amp fuses up by the house just in case. It's never going to really pull more than 15 amps. It's actually not even supposed to really pull more than 9.66 amps. So the operating current is 8.85 amps and the operating voltage is 22.6 volts. And that's it. So the system's been working really good. I've been testing it out a lot here lately. It keeps that Bluetti topped up real nice. The reason why I got this panel right here is because I wanted something that I could leave outside. I bought the SP200, which is their flexible panels, and they're nice if you're going to be like traveling, you just want something to throw outside, but you don't really want to leave those panels outside in the weather. They're not as durable, but they got like this fabric material on the outside. So I'm not even using those panels at all. But I found this panel here at Home Depot. It was on sale for 200 bucks. So $1 per watt, not gonna beat that. I don't think the price is 200 right now. I think it went up to like 250 or 260. The price has been fluctuating, so if you can find one of these panels on sale, pick one up for sure, buy it. That's it. If you got any questions, let me know. Holler.